Yes. Friends, now we start with the next topic, the solution of linear equations, maybe of two variables or three variables by using the matrix method. How we can solve the linear equation of two variables? What is the meaning of linear equation of maybe the two variables or three variables? Let's suppose that equation is a1x plus b1y equals to c1. And second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2. These are the linear equations of two variables because in this equation x and y, these are two variables, first and second. These are two equations. So now first we write down the coefficient of x and y, a1, b1 and a2, b2. And x, y, these are the variables in the column matrix equals to the constant. If we multiply these two matrices, equate with this, then we get the same result as this. So let me suppose that A is the matrix of coefficient, B and x is the matrix of variable equals to B. B is the constant. So if we solve Ax equals to B, then we get the same equation. And then how we can solve these equations? Let me suppose that Ax equals to B. Then A inverse multiply in the left cancellation law, multiply in the left hand side A inverse into Ax, A inverse into B, A inverse into I, then I into x. And how we can find out A inverse? Adjoint of A divided by its determinant into B. Then what about x? X equals to 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A into B. If case first, if the determinant of A is not 0, then the system of equation is consistent with unique solution. It is necessary when the determinant of case first, when the determinant of A is not equals to 0. For example, solve the following system by using matrix method. Solve the following system of equation. The equation is 5x minus 7y equals to 2, 7x minus 5y equals to 3. A is the matrix of their coefficient 7 minus 5, 5 and minus 7, 7 and minus 5, and B is the column matrix of their constant. So A is this. So first we find out its determinant of A. 5 into minus 5, minus 25, 7 into minus 7, minus 49, and minus sign is already there. 24, which is not equal to 0. Therefore, the determinant A is not equal to 0. Then the system is consistent with unique solution. And then again, how we can find out adjoint of the 2 by 2 matrix? Interchanging the diagonal element and change the sign of the non-diagonal elements. Adjoint of A. After this, we find out the adjoint of A into B. Adjoint of A is this and B is this. Multiply these two, then we get the matrix 11 and 1. We can take column matrix whose elements are 11 and 1. So what is the formula? X equals to adjoint of A into B divided by its determinant. X is the matrix of their variables. Determinant of A is 1 by 24 and adjoint of A into B is, you already find it, 11 and 1. So 11 divided by 24 and 1 divided by 24. Therefore, now we equate these two matrices. First 2 equals to first and second equals to second. Then x equals to 11 by 24 and y equals to 1 by 24. This is the solution. And this method is known as the solution of the linear equations by matrix method. Second example, again, this is the equation for the two variable equation. Now for the three variable, using matrix method, solve the following system of equation. The first equation is x plus 2y plus z equals to 7, x plus 3z equals to 11 and 2x minus 3y equals to 1. In second equation, there is y is nothing, then y is written as 0y. In the third equation, the equation is 2x minus 3y, z is nothing, then 0z. So A is the matrix of their coefficient 1, 2, 1, 0 and 3 because y is 0, 0y. Second, third, 2 minus 3 and z is 0. And B is the matrix of their coefficient. So after this we find out determinant of A is 18, and after this we find out how we can find out the cofactor of 3 by 3 matrix. We find adjoint of 3 by 3 matrix. First we find out their cofactor of each element. C11, C12, C13, cofactor of first row. Then cofactor of second row 1, 0 and 3. Cofactor of third row. These are, then we find out the adjoint. Adjoint is the transpose of the cofactors. Adjoint of A is this. Then adjoint of A into B. Adjoint of A is this and B is the matrix of their constant. Multiply these two and then we get 36. Adjoint of A into B equals to 36, 18 and 54. And then again by using the formula x equals to adjoint of A into B, divide by its determinant. Determinant is 18 and adjoint of A into B is this 36, 18 and 54. Divide by 18. 36 upon 18, 18 upon 18 and 54 upon 18. That is x. X is the matrix of the variable x, y, z equals to 2, 1, 3. Therefore x equals to 2, y equals to 1 and z equals to 3. This is the solution of the equations. The case 2. If the determinant of A is 0 but the adjoint of A into B is not equal to 0. In this part, if we get the determinant is 0, so something upon 0 is not defined, then infinity, that is the system is inconsistent or no solution. For example, by using matrix method, solve this equation. A is the matrix of their constants 4, minus 2, 6 and minus 3, and constants are this. Determinant of A minus 12 plus 12 0. Then after this, if the determinant is 0, then after this we also find out either the adjoint of A into B is 0 or not 0. Then adjoint of B is this and adjoint of A into B, we find out this. This is 1 and 2 which is not equal to 0. Then determinant of A is 0 but the adjoint of A into B is not equal to 0. Therefore the system is inconsistent or no solution. Case 3. If determinant of A as well as the adjoint of A into B equals to 0. Determinant of A as well as the adjoint of A into B equals to 0, then the system has infinite many solutions. For example, solve the equation by the matrix method. Again, A is the matrix of their constants, coefficients 2, minus 1, 3, 3, 2, minus 1, 4, 5, minus 5. And B is the matrix of their constants. So first we find out the determinant of A. Simplify it, that is 0. Second, we find out the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A by the same we find out the cofactor. Then the adjoint of A is this, transpose this. How we can find out the adjoint of a vector? First we find the cofactor of each element, then the transpose of the matrix of their cofactors. Then we find out adjoint of A into B. Adjoint of A is this and B is this. Simplify it. Multiply these two, then we get minus 25 plus 17 minus 45. 55 minus 154 and 99. Then 35 minus 98 and 63. Now we check this is also 0. So therefore determinant of A is 0 as well as the adjoint of A into B equals 0. Then the system has infinite many solution. If in case of infinite many solution, now we suppose any variable out of these three, either x or y or z equals to constant. So let me suppose that z equals to k. Now we in any three out of any two equation out of these three, let me suppose z equals to k. Therefore 2x minus y equals to 5 minus 3k, and 3x plus 2y 7 plus k. Now we check these are the linear equation of two variables. Now we solve these two equations for x and y. A is the coefficient of x and y and b is the constant. Again we solve it. Similarly we find the determinant of A and adjoint of A, then adjoint of A into B. Then we get the answer in terms of k. X equals to 1 by 7. Adjoint of A into B is this. Simplified. Then x equals to this and y equals to this, but z is already equals to k. This is the solution. In this case, we find out the value of x, y and z in terms of k, or maybe x is in terms of k and y is in terms x is in terms of z and y is also in terms of z. This system is known as if determinant of A as well as the adjoint of A into B equals to 0, then the system has infinite many solution. In case of infinite many solution, we find out the value of x and y in terms of z.